5 feminists versus 1 secret anti-feminist.
A feminist.
I am a feminist.
I'm a feminist.
She's not a feminist.
I'm a feminist.
I'm a feminist.
Why is there dudes in this video? Why is there dudes in this video?
Alrighty.
How do we feel about women having rights?
Yes.
That's the first question. How do we feel about women having rights? She's got to be trolling. She's got to be trolling. I don't think you need to be a feminist to believe that women should have rights.
Really cool thing.
Really cool. Yeah, guys, it's awesome, dude. Yeah, super cool. Like,
More the merrier.
What would you the most feminist thing about you yourself?
I believe women should be paid the same across the board, not just white women, but women of color. You can't be a person of color and not believe that women should have the same rights as as a black person.
bruh, is it not illegal in the United States to discriminate like based off of gender or sex, or to pay somebody more because they're a dude or less because they're a black woman? Like, that's literally against the law. There's no company on planet Earth that would ever pay somebody more money because, or at least in the United States, it is 100% illegal. If they're doing so, it's illegal. It's a crime. I don't know why these niggas act like that shit is the norm in the United States. It's not.
And so that's why I'm a feminist. And I believe that feminism is about women being equal, period.
Yeah. For me, it's
Why
just
the
like
fuck did they have to
uplifting
do-
women's voices for women's rights.
This nigga's name
Like,
is
a good
Sweeney.
thing For us to start, like, how do you guys define feminism?
Like a advocacy for equity in the institutions for women, right? Not just in the...
Brother, what the fuck does that mean? I think some niggas say some shit that sounds slick and smart, but when you ask them to, like, you know, go deeper into it, they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because right now, this nigga said, like that shit came out of a thesaurus, out of a dictionary. This nigga don't know what that means.
economy and society, but also in government and other positions of power.
Like,
Also, Top Shot, to build on what you're saying, don't women get paid less for the same job because they work less hours? But when people just look at the statistics, they're like, same job, but getting less pay, it's ridiculous without looking into the hours worked.
I looked over and I saw.
Yes,
like, not to
okay.
hate anyone that wears running shoes, but like I saw the running shoes and I just assumed. I think that's just like a trope that like.
Whoa, wait, hold up. This nigga said, I saw a nigga wearing running shoes. And the first thing that came to my mind is, he is an anti-feminist. This guy is against women's rights because he's wearing running shoes. This nigga is tripping.
a
What
lot
the
of, like,
fuck?
Feminists, like right wingers, dress more for comfort than style. So it's just a stereotype that I was playing on.
I think supporting women in all areas. So reproductive rights.
I must be the most far-right nigga of all time if niggas on the right dress for comfort exclusively while niggas on the left dress for style. Because I'll be wearing like the same scuffed shit just because I'm comfortable in it.
You know, work, pay rights, all that type of stuff. And I think,
Bro, you know what kills me about feminism and why I could never... Like, I say I'm a feminist because, you know, W women, you know what I mean? Listen, I don't like men, you know what I mean? So W, you know what I mean? W feminism, but not the feminism that you niggas is thinking about, right? I speak about the feminism where the woman knows that, you know what? I got a duty to my husband, and the husband knows I got a duty to my wife, and they take care of each other, and they both know their roles, and they act accordingly within their roles. Like, that's what I support, first and foremost. Second of all, the reason why I would never, ever in my whole life ever be cool with, like, the feminism that's popular in the United States, what's it called? Third wave feminism? Like, this modern day shit. It's spearheaded and led by white women. The most privileged class, including men, white men, black men, Asian men, everybody. Black women, white, like all of them, is white women. The most privileged people in the West, the most privileged people in the United States is literally white women. Why the fuck are they spearheading feminism and they're spearheading this movement of uplifting women when they're the most uplifted goddamn people? It's cringe. That's why a lot of black women aren't feminists, by the way, because they realize, hey, why the fuck am I all for this women empowerment shit when it's literally exclusively led by... First of all, feminism started with white women advocating for their own rights. They weren't even supporting other women. They were like, fuck them. They're colored, disgusting people. That's what they said. I don't agree with that shit. That's fucked up. But that's what they said, right? And now we're trying to act like feminism is for all. Yeah, stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Being a voice for the ones that can't speak up, because I find myself getting into arguments with people because I'm like, I will like really like have this conversation with you. So I think just always
Yes,
supporting them no
queen.
matter what.
My eye immediately went to Emma. I was like, that very much could be a conservative woman in this group, just based on her outfit. It was a great outfit. She looked great. I guess
It was a great outfit. Conservative women dress great. Therefore, I think she's the anti-feminist. These niggas' logic betrays what they say at the end.
my view on feminism is that it goes beyond women as well. Like, we include trans people in there, and like by uplifting women and trans people, you then see a better society and environment for like men and like other people. You said something about agreeing with women no matter what they do. Like, I fully disagree. I feel like feminism, you have to hold women accountable. Like, there are women like J.K. Rowling who like leading and spearheading a transphobia movement in the UK, and you can't like hide behind feminism when you were literally hurting women and
Oh,
children.
totally. I feel like that was just like a broad statement when I say supporting women. I think for me, when I was in a workplace run by men, I feel like I couldn't stand up to like the plate and step up and really like talk about how I'm feeling, because
Yeah, that's your goddamn fucking problem. You got hired by these niggas that you think is your ops. Like, you think they're the enemy, but that's a nigga hired you. A dude hired you. What are you talking about? So your lack of confidence does not stem from your environment being fucking misogynistic. It's from you being a beta.
I would just get shut down. So I think like in those situations, I mean, like if there's like no one that can like support someone, like you should support them and educate them in a way.
What do you usually do in instances where you're like shot down by a man in power, you could say?
Well, nowadays it's different.
Okay.
If I was saying a few years ago, I would just kind of like rebuttal and just go about and do what they want me to do. But now I
Rebuttal does not mean that. Forget it.
have a voice and
Forget
I
it.
will kind of, there's not like something equal. I will just point out the fact that, hey, that's not fair. Like, it's just a thing of being strong and powerful, I think.
And so what do men do in those situations?
Women a lot of time aren't taken seriously by men in the patriarchy. I think it's really important for us to like.
First of all, with all due respect, this nigga is gay, meaning that he decided to strip women of a penis that they could have enjoyed, a child that they could have brought into this world. So, therefore, he cannot be a feminist by nature. He's got to be the anti-feminist, boys. Sweeney's my pick.
Our voices be heard and uplift their
Watch.
voices.
Watch me correct. Watch me be correct.
Allow a platform
Watch me
for
be
women to
correct.
speak, let their voices be heard, because that's the most effective way to dismantle ignorance.
His speech seemed very practiced or thought out. It didn't seem natural. I think also just putting women in leadership.
Wait,
and
hold on. A nigga
all
sounded
leadership
educated and she used that
they feel
against him?
the safest
Holy
there
shit.
Compared to other women.
She basically said, if you're intelligent, you cannot be a feminist. That's what she basically said. Yo, Isabel, shout out to you. I already like you.
Places where I've been, kind of like
You might be the
figuring out
anti-feminist.
the boss man kind of thing.
My bosses are all women too. And
Of course.
I will say that traditionally I have had issues with women being my boss, but as
You hate
I've,
to see a strong woman.
as
That's what
I've
you're
grown,
saying.
as I've grown, educationally,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, nigga, fuck everything that you just said. You said, I've had a problem previously. I don't give a fuck about that. You've had a problem? You're saying that you weren't always perfect as a person? Wait, what the fuck? Fuck you, you piece of shit. You don't want to see women succeed.
now that I know women's roles, and so I agree with you with that assessment that women in leadership, it is just something about it.
She looks like a
I feel
nigga.
safer, too.
Oh, she looks like that dude from Superbad. The McDonald's name guy. The fake ID, McLovin. There we go. I said McDonald's because McLovin McDonald's. She looks like him.
Grew up with a family of brothers.
The one on
so
the
I was always
left.
having to like fight.
Wait, hold
to
on.
stay-
Fuck this shit. Look at her. Where is he? She. My bad. Fuck. Oh my god. But yeah, this girl. Fuck him. Here. Oh.
Too. And I will say that traditionally, it is just
to like fight to say anything, and also Hispanic
Bro, she's dressed like a fucking McLovin type looking motherfucker. I don't know what to do.
household, so a lot of times it was like the woman's here to serve and all of that.
I
And
got
having,
brain cooked, I'm
grown up
sorry.
With that kind of like mindset made me go the complete.
Cancelled. Come on,
You know
dude.
what I'm saying?
Listen. Guys, WLG.
If you like this
know what I mean?
episode and you want to see
Yeah.
more, make sure to
Hey!
studying up on it. I mean, you don't have to go Merriam-Webster on us and trying to explain it.
you know, Emma, she's a little too comfortable and uncomfortable at the same time.
What?
If that makes any sense.
No, it doesn't.
Good luck, everybody.
Thanks, man.
This guy has a ponytail. You 100% kicked out a die-hard feminist. You guys are idiots. Any man with a ponytail is a man with no self-respect, and usually men with no self-respect are feminists. You clearly do not know how to pick an anti-feminist. I already know. It's McLovin over here. I already know.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. I had a weird hunch
Or
that it
Sweetie.
was coming.
It's
I'm
either the gay dude or the gay dude.
very formal. So that can make it seem like I'm kind of more nervous or more study rehearsed.
I want to expand on what you said. I'm wondering how you guys feel about trans women in women's sports.
I'm down for it.
I'm a trans person myself, and I think
Oh! No wonder I was slipping up. Holy shit. My internal fucking, you know what I mean, fact checker was like, dude, you're bro. Anyways.
the root of that problem tends to stem.
No, I don't feel
like,
crazy.
Like we're protecting children, but you can't.
But like, Emmett is such a tough name because I could see a girl being named Emmett. I mean, of course, obviously the parents are tripping, but at the same time, like I still could see it. So I don't know if let's say I don't know if they went from being a dude to being a chick or from being a chick to being a dude. I have no clue.
So you're protecting
I'm lost.
children if you're kicking out trans children.
Wait, you can't say you're protecting children if you're kicking out trans children. That makes absolutely no sense, but let's continue.
It's like a non-starter, and it distracts from, I think, more imperative issues with like the banning of gender-affirming care and like housing, and that's one of my biggest problems with like modern-day feminism is that it tends to center rich cis-het white women. And
The
I'm
fuck
like,
is het?
That's weird.
No, 100%.
How do you feel?
Well, yeah, I just want to see because I was wondering, I don't know how the casting works. I don't know if there's any turfs or swerfs in the group because
Wait. Sex worker fuck off with the subtitles, dude. Exclusionary radical feminist.
I don't determine that to be feminism.
Slay.
Because like for me, trans women are women, so we should be protecting all women, not just cis women.
I have no problem with about sports and stuff, but I also don't want to silence the J.K. Rowlings of the world because I believe in democracy.
My
I
man.
believe to know your enemy, I want them to speak. I don't. That
Listen, he's probably a feminist, but he's like being based.
That's how they used to do things in the old days. That's what the KKK does. They hide their face.
Sure.
I want to know who they are, and I want them to speak freely so you know who the enemy is.
Sometimes they get a little violent though, and it turns
but
into
people, I mean, but
other
that's-
things.
I think I understand what you mean. Like you agree with free
Bro, goddamn stupid. I don't want to be disrespectful. He was talking about speech, and you're like, sometimes they get violent. You know, you're fucking retarded.
speech, but not
I
to
sure
the
do.
point where it
I'm
should like,
relax.
restrict someone else. Like you don't have
No, but
ill
I
will towards trans
definitely
people.
want the J.K. Rowlings and the Marjorie Taylor Greens to talk. I want them
Yeah.
to talk because I want
Because
to know
they
who they are.
sound so stupid.
Well, stupid, but you also want to know who they are.
Emma, what do you think? You haven't said anything.
I'm kind of like I'm not against it. I'm not like so much. I feel like I don't have a clear answer because in like with like kids, like when you talk about
Say it, be based. Say you shouldn't fucking transition a kid.
kids doing it, I don't think with children. I think everyone should like everyone's the same. They have the same strengths and everything like that. But I think
What? You think everybody has the same? Bro, let Kenyon over there try to fucking step into the ring with you. Tell me, do you have the same
in
strength
like
then?
professional sporting situations.
Bro, this is crazy.
And I might need to educate myself more on this. So this might be like what I need to come out of today.
Bro, just say it. You're so fucking afraid. You're like, these niggas can't hurt a fucking dead fly. Just say it.
But I think trans women still have like more strength than women. Like, but even saying that, like they're women, but
Oh
I
my
feel
god,
like
look at
it's
that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I swear to God. It's like when your parents ask you, yo, did you take the chicken out of the freezer? And you're like, well, listen, if you think about it, like technically, like to be honest, like I mean, what is the fridge technically? Because global warming is actually causing our planet to like cool. Because global warming does not actually just mean global warming; it also means like global cooling. And if I were to take it out of the freezer, it might have actually been more detrimental to the chicken by keeping it outside instead of like what the fuck? Like, bro,
even exactly.
She compared.
she's walking
trans
on a
women to
minefield.
women,
Absolutely.
referring to cis women as the women, and like kind of then referring to trans women as not women. I was like, oh, it might be her.
Like they have an advantage, you would say.
You literally call trans women. If they were actual like women, you would say women. You wouldn't say trans women. But you just don't want to make it weird that one is called women, the other is called trans women. That's why you added that retarded cis shit. Nobody uses that, by the way.
Yeah, like a slight
Okay.
advantage.
So you might be against it, maybe.
I mean, see, I don't want to say that though because then I'm not really supporting all women.
Okay.
But
So if it's professional, let's be honest. If you're good, you're good. I think if a transgender woman,
Okay, that's retarded. Oh my god, this dude I take back everything that I said about this guy being even slightly based. If you're good, you're good. Bro, you put Prime Mike Tyson in the ring with the greatest female fighter that will ever exist, she's getting cooked. What the fuck are you talking about? There's a reason why we have weight classes, just like there's a reason why we separate sports. If we had one league where women and men could play basketball together, there wouldn't be a WNBA. It would just be the NBA. We'd just be left with we'd just be left with the NBA. I'm sorry.
went up to play tennis against Serena Williams, and it's a transgender woman, she'll probably more than likely lose.
Yeah, because Serena Williams is one of the
Skills.
greatest of all time.
No, not really. Serena Williams lost to a dude that was like 600 ranked in the world. Like a fucking college player that wasn't even that great. Like he was a mid-college player. Like she completely got smoked by him. It might have even been worse than that. So I don't know what they're talking about.
So when we talk about
If a
strength
dude
and
calls me
stuff,
cis
sometimes it's
anything,
just skill.
we
yeah, so I
scrap
think
it.
for sure, like there's some that like they're absolutely even, but I think in very limited areas of sport, then like there might be a slight advantage. But things, yeah, like tennis and soccer, like those type of things are all skill.
A lot of people get mad at trans women in sports when in reality,
Bro, try to serve the fucking cannons that them tennis niggas serve. There's no woman. Bro, I think like the fastest serve a woman fucking ever hit in like a professional tennis match is probably like the average fucking serve that dudes hit. What the fuck what is she talking about when she says it's all skill?
the majority of trans women that compete in sports currently aren't doing that well. It's not like there's like a crazy big advantage. A lot of them are on hormones.
Bro, that shit is so corny to me. I swear to God, like, that's. Oh, I don't. Bro, these niggas is so.
For like a long time. Like it's even gotten to the point where we're trying to make cis women who have high testosterone way lower.
So it's a regulated thing, so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and a lot of times,
Nah. Hey, you ain't regulating your weight, you goddamn fucking beluga whale. I'm worried about you, you fucking asshole. I'm sorry. I just had to say it. I'm sorry. It's disrespectful out of pocket. I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck this motherfucker's talking about regulation when they're fucking built like a regulation fucking basketball. Circular. Okay? I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry! Holy fucking shit. But I'm telling you right now, hair clothes could fucking most definitely be used, like, if you're falling from a building, use her shirt and that shit is a parachute. Woo! Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, that's the last one.
let's just call it what it is. It's about people's religion. It's about your ideology, your religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which, again, has no place in.
They're shielding their hate.
Yeah, because Jesus said so.
Yeah, they're cooking Emma. They're cooking Emma.
Not so much what he was saying or stating, but the fact that he was just giving me information overload. I was like, you kind of distracted me from what we were actually discussing.
Emma is literally your, like, basic white woman. It's like she 100 trillion% believes that she's a feminist. Right? 100 billion% she believes that she's a feminist. So there's no shot she's the anti-feminist. No shot. He might have been
When
running
the
shoes
question of
guy.
Sports came up. Emma immediately kind of withdrew, and also like as a trans person, I'm just immediately like, that's suspicious to me.
Good luck. I could have easily just agreed and played the game and got to the end. But I know this is a game, but I think it's also a game of topics and conversation. So I'm not mad about getting voted out and how it went.
If you think
I don't think
you
Emma's the fake one.
could still be in the box and you want to continue playing the game,
They're looking at Kenyan.
please raise your hand.
They're looking at Kenyan. Oh.
I think we're set.
I will still vote to continue, but if you guys want to end it, I'm cool with ending it.
The light turns green. That means you have voted out the mole and you all win. If the lights turn red,
Sweetie, you were my first pick.
Still in the box.
It would be hilarious if he's the anti-feminist. And I was correct. I get 1,000 subs if I'm correct.
1.
Let's go, bro. Oh my god. My bad. I was scared.
I knew it.
Okay.
May the mole step forward in 3, 2, 1.
Step right up, whoever.
I thought, yeah.
There is no mole.
What?
My bad.
I'm so sorry. I just knew it was you.
First impressions, right?
So here's the thing.
What? What the fuck is the point of the stupid ass game if there's no mole? What? That's cringe.
The mole actually never showed up, but we still wanted you all to play the game.
This was a good one.
I was shocked. I was for certain we kicked out the mole. We were done, case closed, and I feel like I was probably too quick to judge.
I think it's an
Oh,
interesting
what? The feminist is too quick to judge. Oh, surprise, surprise.
experiment to see infighting even within these groups. Getting a bunch of feminists in the room and seeing who points to another one. and
Your
says,
ass was wrong.
I don't think you're a
Listen, I
feminist.
did think they'd
It's
finesse
extremely
me.
interesting to me. And also extremely interesting that I was the first one out.
I felt some
'Cause you're a white guy.
about coming on the show just because I didn't want to come off as someone, as a man, accusing women of not being feminists, because it's a really weird position to be in. I'm like, is it
Not really.
corny to go on a show and be like a male feminist? But like, no, it shouldn't be.
I think walking away from this, I really want to educate myself more on transgender women.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I want.
You cannot be about democracy, equality, freedom, and all this stuff, and then sit up here and have barriers in place for somebody because of their gender. I think it's just our job as people to be accepting and loving and just say, I'm here to listen.